Alrighty.
Just works on random battles. You know, because you can.
Oh no, what the heck?
Calculate all the damages anywhere.
Oh no. How do I
We should have just a handy little.
let's refresh this and see?
I don't know what the general consensus is.
Oh god damn it.
Calculator.
I think I know what's happening. Right. Properties. Device. Default 1 to 2. Alrighty, that's much better. Okie dokos. So, hello. Right, so we got that going live nicely. What we're going to do is we're going to create a stream output projector, and this is going to be my thing. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and create a new game on master difficulty. We're testing this out hardcore mode. Let's also go ahead and fix up our overlay. I think 420. Okay, that's maybe a little bit too low. 430. Yeah, 430 seems fine. I think the problem is my hair is just translucent. Yeah, nicely. That is seeming fine. My hair is, yes, an absolute mess right now. But one of the nice things is I've got my stream open. I've got the wonderful Skid enjoying some Pokemon. Go ahead and crank the volume on this so I can hear more Skid.
This one seems to be alive. What a lucky guy. At least death would have saved him from the dreams. Let's go and see what value Sidorovich will put on your head.
What have you got?
A body. It came from the death truck. It's got the mark.
Well, you know the drill. Leave him on
This
the...
is a live one.
Bullshit. You're lying.
Let the zone take me if I am.
Put it here. I think for this one, I can give you. So, marked one, I saved you, and I'm not going to
Rightio.
pretend I did it to
Ooh.
win favors upstairs.
I'm a little bit large here.
Do some jobs for me, and we're even. Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your amnesia.
And this
And I'll see what I can find out about your problem.
we can bring
I don't
all the way
know
up to here.
why you want to find this Strelec guy. I mind my own business. If you want to kill him, well, you must have your... What are you
I'm not
standing
blocking
at?
anything now.
Come closer. I don't bite.
Lovely.
The choice is yours. Either got a job.
Just give me a mission. I've played this before. I'm only now just trying this on. We should probably see if on options, quality. We're playing on an Xbox Series X, so I imagine...
Good hunting,
Whoa!
Stalker.
Let's try and see what's performance look like. It still looks pretty good. Yeah. Still looks pretty good. It's got a noticeable upgrade since... There we go. Right. You tell me something interesting? That's okay. You can't. But I know one person who's going to be able to help me out. Hi there. I'll try. But most importantly, we need to go up this way. Here are some energy drinks and vodka. That's going to help us with a few things. And here we got a stash with nothing in it. Hasn't been populated yet. But over this here way, we're going to crouch and climb up this here way. And try to make it over to here. Okay, so we just started slightly bleeding from that. But I think we should be able to make it into here or something. Is it in here we go? I thought there was a sunrise suit we can get access to early in this here. There's a little Easter egg in this place. Okay, so it's not in there. It's around here. Aha. Perfect. La da da. We got a merc suit. Way before we're meant to have a merc suit in this here, but we are sorted. We have our first piece of armor, which is going to help us immensely. So, we need to head over this way. We don't want to go into there, and we also don't have to worry in Stalker 1 about using an artifact detector, because all the stuff is just readily visible. So over this here way. Okay, right.
Let me fill you in.
How many bandits? I'm going to try and take them out solo. Kill the bandits at the car park. Right. So, we got to go into here. So, we're going to try and close the distance so we're approaching from this side. Okay, right, we got someone over there. So we have a lot of potential enemies here. That's, what, 7 kills worth? 7 people we need to kill, because we got 1 here. Okay, crap. This is going to be a problem. We've just lost the element of surprise. Okay, right. This is going to be tense on master difficulty. Just because of the fact that I know... Oh, crap. Alright, that shot hit and hurt. We need to be using cover. But at least we're playing on master difficulty, so we don't want to be pumping round after round in. We want to be trying to get accurate, deadly shots. Okay, so there's someone over there using the double barrel. Oh, crap. He's going to keep firing and then popping out of cover over to here. Okay, crap. Damn you, buddy. At least we got the Merc suit, so we're tanking a little bit more damage. He's gonna keep doing that. The pistol is almost unwieldy to use for the recoil it's generating. Okay, crap. How are we going to do this? We are not killing at the rate I would like us to be killing at. And we're down to 12 rounds. That's not enough. We're definitely not going to be able to kill all these guys with only 12 rounds. So let's see if we can find more ammo up above. At the very least, we can find one person here that we can try to corpseify. Oh, crap. So, here we go. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, ouch. We just straight up died there. So that was not very good for our first combat encounter. Oh!
So, Marked One, I saved you, and I'm not going to
Oh,
pretend
I gotta listen to his whole spiel again.
Upstairs. You do some jobs for me.
So I guess the key is going to be learn to quick save.
Besides,
Often.
keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your amnesia. And I'll see what I can find out about your problem. I don't give a shit why you want to find this Strelec guy. I mind my own business. If you want to kill him, well, you must have your... What are you still... This is your... Got a job for you.
Right. Here we go.
Well,
Just head out this way.
Stalker.
We'll talk to Wolf, we'll grab our quest, and then we'll start on our way. I should probably grab the noiseless pistol first. So, he gives us this here. Let's head up into here, because there is the loot here. So, boom. Grab this. Lovely. We'll head back out, and then we jump across to the other roof. Lovely. That's that done. Drop down here. Grab our Merc suit and equip it, which is going to be fine for us. And we're swapping to a pistol. So, save game. New save game. This is going to be our thing. Right. Up this here way, we'll see what all there is. Oh, yes. We have this guy here, who I believe is wounded. Yes, he is. And this is where we can learn about our reputation system. So, here you are. There's your medkit. And we'll head into here, because there's more crap in here. That crate is empty. This has... Ooh, yes. Lovely. So, noiseless pistol. And we're going to do a little save game right here. And we could go over to there, but there is a dog there that is very mad at him. So we're not going to do that. Because if we can avoid having to fight the dogs, we avoid fighting the dogs. That's the important thing.
Pipe down, man. Let me fill you in.
Switch and holster our weapon. How many bandits?
Ned, Wolf here sent us some support along with the order to attack. Time to move on as
Yep.
heroes.
Screw it. We're launching a full-on assault.
Don't run too far
So,
off.
The thrower,
Keep close together. Don't scatter.
keep
like
us looking,
cockroaches.
keep us looking good, buddy. You've got this.
Move on, charge! Hammer those bastards!
Right. Okay, that's one person quite injured, but not dead. Presumably... Oh. Alright. You're gonna act like that? Fine. Oh, crap. We were not finished that reload before. Really? Okay, there we go. He's done. You are dead. All of these guys. Our entire group that was attacking with us is dead now. Which is lovely to see. Okay. That's one guy down. We got a few more live. Okay, that is nope. We're gonna have a good bit to sell right off the bat, though. That guy over there, for some reason, thought a sawn-off shotgun was gonna be effective at this range. Like, no. Sawn-off shotgun is very much, you know, spitting range. There's another guy done. So we got two more to take out. Here is one. Can I get you to just, like... Okay, aiming down sights isn't helping us much with this. So, alright. He's down. We got one guy left. Right. Okay, this, and this. We can use the opportunity to get a lot of medical supplies. Hey, lovely. So, what we should be doing is grab that. Okie dokes. Ammo and sausage. Why not? We got buckshot, shotgun, or like buckshot shells, which is nice. We also had the, what do you call it? Are we able to take that energy drink? I don't even think we can. That is not a yes. Right, so down we go to here. Grab all our ammo for this, and we'll grab a sawn-off, so that we've got a little bit of equipment. Got some of this here, which is nice. We'll continue grabbing some of this stuff. You have some buckshot for us. You had pistol stuff there. Oh, you're dead. Grab your pistol rounds. Over here, we'll grab this guy's stuff. Ooh, he's also got a noiseless pistol. Lovely. And you are our last guy who should have some ammo for us. So, our pistol rounds, we've got 82 now? Yeah, 82 pistol rounds. Ooh, 87 pistol rounds. So we're nicely sorted on that. And we have a double barrel. So we are actually nicely equipped now. Good amount of ammunition.
I owe you, brother.
So here we go. Need the flash drive. Okay, so he kept it somewhere on his body, but he's not telling us where. So what do we got here? We cannot collect those energy drinks, but they exist as a thing. Anything in here? Nope. Anything in here? Cossacks vodka. Lovely. It's not quite ammunition, but we'll work with it. Okay, yep, and we can't reach that. So, let's check our PDA. Okay, there is a thing over this here way. So, right. Let's check it out. So we're up this way by the stash by the house. Where's the house thing here? Oh, okay. Right under the roof. Okay, this is our first stash. And we have our double barrel. So we're kind of okay here. We're not going this way. We're instead going to go this way. So let's go down here and see. You know what? What we're going to do, let's try it and see. So it's running at like almost a cinematic-y sort of 24 frames per second. What is this artifact giving us? Minus 10 radiation. That's incredible. So that would be of great use to us. So, okay. Quality on Xbox, let's go ahead. Options. And let's bring the motion blur way down. See, does this help with the frame rate? A little bit. Gives us a more steady frame rate. And I don't really like too much motion blur anyway. So, yeah. I could try and play this at like 30. Dead guy here. Lovely. Grab the stuff. Where's his stash? Ooh. Things belonging to the one who perished in the anomaly. Right. So we got some good stuff in a train tunnel by an anomaly. I guess we are going to... Yeah, we'll try playing this on like the quality one. I want to see what this looks like if we have it on... Whoa! Crap. There's our bandage used. That was a little bit silly of me. Thank God. See, on normal difficulty, I couldn't be sure if that was going to actually kill anyone. That would just be like, oh, yeah, hopefully it worked. So, maybe what's better sometimes is just fire the shell just to scare something off. If you can hit it and injure it. Hey, buddy. I'm not wanting to... That was a lighter noise for that crisp that I intended it to be. God damn, are they tasty though. Very tasty. Right. Trader wants the stuff from this guy. Hello. So, you have an upgraded Thunder 545. How much is it? 20k you're gonna charge for that. Oh. What you do, Skid, is on your Twitch window, if you just click the name of it, you should see a bunch of buttons, and one of the ones is like a person icon with a line through it, like a diagonal line stroking it out. So if you click that there, that should ban it. The way you had the way you're using the bot and everything, you should have the little bot, like your social stream ninja thing. You should still have the Twitch window for it somewhere, so you can use it to ban as well. You don't have to open up your Twitch each time. Skid, I love the trippiness of the infinite window. Yes, I can. I can hear you. Or just trying to help someone who's... Why am I saying sorry? Only person watching right now is Skid. Hi, Skid.
Ah, man, dog food is more valuable than this.
Right, okay, so we got the... right, special missions.
Marked one. Anyway, all right, once you have the briefcase.
This here'll do. Right, so we need to go to the railroad embankment. And there is nothing useful for us there. Okie dokes. Let me also quickly see about my... where is the brightness button? There we go. Much better. Change the brightness down a little bit so it's not peeking through the green screen as much. And it's not affecting it. Right, so our last information was that. We're going to do a manual save here. And we got to get through... Whoop. Not running into that. That would be muy bad. Which, of course, muy bad is perfect Spanish or very, very mal. Because, of course, I am the ultimate linguist. I know so many languages. I have the best words. Military over there. Don't want to mess with him just yet. So what we're going to do is take the route it suggests for us to take. Which is, oh boy, here. This is different from how the anomaly looked before. Oh boy. Oh, that's okay. All the dogs are going to keep running into this stuff, like silly biscuits. So, yep, we got all of this here. Sorry, doggos. Nothing and nothing. And, okay, the other dogs have run off. So, we need to make our way through here. So, this here should be... It'll pop up one of these here. This is going to disappear. You have to follow the timing of this. So now we're good to go into here. This is offline now. It's all about trying to figure out the timing. Ooh, boy. Right, okay. We got this guy chilling out over here. So we need to wait for this to just disassemble. Okay, dokos. This here one. Do the same thing. Disappear for me, please. And lovely. We have made it to the other side. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and save, because muy importante. And over this here way. This is an encampment in Stalker Clear Sky. You can actually find a group of stalkers from the Loner faction that have set up here. Very tasty food. I think... Right. Let's go ahead and check in here. Check out one of these gores. These here gore creatures are mutated pigs. So, yep. Very, very super cute. Just like the most adorbs creatures that there are. Over this here way. Any others? This here, we'll grab this. See what we got. Over here, we've got no creatures. Oh! Spoke too soon. Right. Took both of them out. Lovely. We should also be very careful because there is an area where there is a guy who attracts the attention of like a dozen dogs. And a dozen dogs on this here will be very dangerous. So he has no news for us, which is, I guess, good news for us. Oh, yes. Let's do a little save game here. Okay, so we've got 176 rounds for our pistol currently. Okay, so this guy will have information for us. Fox. Fox has some info. And I believe there should be a bulk of dogs that come back for us here. Okay. Okay, crap. These here guys are a problem. I don't want peace, but I certainly don't appear to have much of it in my life. All these dogs are very keen on going after us. There's another one down. Another two. Okay, buddy. Did we make it? I believe we did.
We're done with those mutants.
Glad you survived. Hey, and there it is. 1,500 rubles. Which they've actually just changed to say money in this now. I don't know in this here what the canonical exchange rate for rubles into like USD would be. So when I see something for like 20,000, I'm just like, I can't tell if that's like a really good price or not. Is it like, if you could buy an assault rifle for that price, I'd be like, that's insanely good. Okay, right, we can get in through here. That's one of the things I like about Stalker, is it treats itself a lot like an immersive sim. It's just like, hey, so this door is locked. And you're just like, are you sure about that? Okay, the door is locked, but let's see about... Well, hey, Automod just held the channel message thing. So that is the thing. I should probably hide that. Aw, you know I always support you, buddy. You need to remind them to smash that subscribe button. Oh. I love it. Gift me all of your money. That right there. I knew there was always something I was missing on Twitch. I was missing that wonderful piece of information. Whoop. Okay, crap. We're very heavily radioactive right now. Okay, crap. Not good. Let's go ahead and chug some vodka and equip our radioactive artifact. Okay, we're a little bit drunk from the vodka. Okay, ouch. Oh boy. This is a problem. Let's go ahead and use a med kit. And we gotta chug more vodka just to continue to get rid of... What the hell is going on? Hazardous radiation level? Why are you creeping up so much? Let's see. Okay, so we've chugged copious amounts of vodka. Like a dangerous, dangerous level of vodka. Our character is really, really fucked up. We are also wearing an artifact that causes us to bleed more, but this is the thing I love about this game. Gives you the option of chugging shit tons of vodka, and if you do, it's just like, hey, we're gonna make your camera sway like crazy. So right, this here is thing. Got this going. We should eat some sausages and some bread. And oh boy. I think we're going to die right now. I think we're definitely going to die there. First stream completo. Cheers to you, good sir. Cheers to you, good sir. Well done. Hey! How are you going, Sean? Are you well? 'Cause you're looking well. The classic god-tier Irish grandfather pun. Not even a pun. But you're very welcome, Skid. Glad to see you streaming and everything. It was very enjoyable getting to tune in and watch some Pokemon. Because I'm thinking the more I watch you playing Pokemon and playing that mode, I can figure out what moves certain Pokemon can learn. And if I can figure out the moves they learn, I can figure out what kind of type they might be. Because I'm imagining if they're using like Flame Breath, they're probably not going to be a water type Pokemon. Okay, right. Let's go ahead and pop this onto us. What do we got? Right, so this here, we can start this popping off, which of course is, as everybody knows, popping off is a Russian dancer. You know, they're always talking about it. It's like, oh, have you met my friend? Popping off. It's all popping off. Just smash the follow button. Hey, that is how the kids do it. The kids are all very much, they're up to date on the hippity boogity, I believe they call it. I believe that is what they're talking about whenever they're trying to say how cool they are. They're just like, oh yeah, I smashed that like button, smashed the like, follow, subscribe, all of that there. As of course, Brendan says, very important to don't forget to gift all your money. Very, very important. Ouchie mouchie. Okay, so we've got 2 medkits left. Let's go ahead and eat some of this and some bread, and we'll go ahead and chug a wee bit of vodka. And we're also going to equip this artifact, so it makes us more prone to taking damage, which is not great. But one of the things I like about it is it makes us more regenerative, I guess. It makes us able to recover our health more quickly. Those were meant to be words, is the thing. That was intended to sound like words. I don't think it quite came out that way. We are in trouble. We are in trouble from the bubble. Right, come on, you. This is also one of the things that saddens me greatly about this game is, oh, scheisse. I did not know those boyos could do a pounce attack. Yes, this here doggo is a concern. Oh, great crap. We are definitely gonna die here, I'm pretty sure. Hey, come on, Anomaly. Do your thing. Alright. Okay. Crap on a cracker. Come on, you bog standard bastards. I am definitely dying today. This is what's happening. This is what happens when you play this game on the hardest difficulty. It is not an easy game on easy difficulty, so when you crank it to the hardest difficulty, just because your thought is, I should probably try and get all the achievements on this, because I watched a YouTube video about achievement hunting. And it's like, yeah, but I forgot those guys are usually like streaming the same game for like 4 months to get every achievement into it. I'm not going to do it for fucking Resident Evil. That is not happening. As I have said in the office before, Resident Evil just, 3 wasn't even worth going back to and getting all the achievements at all. 2 was good, but there's no way I could complete it on like hard difficulty within sort of the timelines I wanted. Over here. Right, let's find... Where is the corpse? Aha, here is a corpse. He's only got pistol rounds. That's not good. What about you? He got bandages, so it's something. This here should be... Oh, okay. Crap on a cracker. Oop. Okay, crap. I think what they should do is they should finish remaking, or like, they should finish making Resident Evil 3 in the first place. Because it was not finished. Like, even the first time around when it was released, it was not finished. It was not ready for release back on PS1 era. Didn't work. So this here's a cool little thing you get to see. You can actually watch combat happening between different people. Crap on a cracker. Ah, here we go. Let's grab this, and we're gonna grab this here and use it and chug a couple of bottles of vodka so that our health drains more slowly. So these guys are part of the Stalker faction. You can see up there, they've got a couple of guys they're fighting with who are from the Bandit faction. So there will just be war in this. You will see points where, like, you stumble upon people that are fighting each other to the death, simply because they're coded to not like each other. You know, they're coded to do racism. And you're like, hey, that's pretty cool. They actually coded it in so that people are, like, pissed off at each other and all that kind of thing. Which I think is a very nifty little mechanic to add. Right. Sausage and tourist breakfast. So the equivalent food there, we just ate a lot of stuff. I'm wondering, since they're going through making all the old Resident Evils and all, I wouldn't be averse to if they tried doing, like, Resident Evil 5 again. Holy crap, this guy has an AKM-74U. That's earlier than I expected us to have it. And we've got a little bit. Let's see how much... Okay, this one's got a better condition. So we can swap to this, and we're going to swap you to semi-automatic, just because very important. We don't want to be wasting a crap ton of rounds. And this guy here is... Yeah, he doesn't have an AK-74U. So what I'm thinking happened... If someone dies in combat but they've got a better weapon, the AI is coded in such a way that the AI might go and pick up the weapon from the corpse. Like if a guy is standing in combat and he's only got a silenced pistol, he's actually coded that if someone dies near him who has a better weapon, he will actually go and try and collect that. Because they'll be like, yeah, I want this. This, like, increases my chance of surviving. And it's really, like, all of the things they did for it, it's not particularly complex AI design, but it is particularly clever the way it's implemented. With the whole open world RPG mechanics and all. We've got two guys there. Right, we've got plenty more rounds. All of this sort of stuff, we'll grab it, keep it going nicely. Anything up here, we got this. What do I feel about them remaking Resident Evil on? I would be on board for that. That's the thing that honestly has prohibited me from getting into Resi 1 and 0 remakes, is the fixed camera angle. It takes me too far out of things, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, I like being able to be in the sort of thick of it. I felt like in the other ones, they made it a little too scripted, where you've even got that cutscene where you walk around a corner and the corner is just like, hey, you are going to have to stand here and it'll make you walk backwards while you're pointing the gun until there's the shock of the zombie walking around the corner. And that's like, that felt very scripted as a scare. It didn't feel like the vibes. So this here is another instance of something you can do. So there we go. That took about a few rounds because we weren't accurate enough or quick enough. Okay, we're gonna die because there's a fella behind us with fully automatic. So, let's go for that. Let's go for this here, using the fully automatic firing mode. And we want to aim for the head. Obviously, you're also going to be more accurate if you're crouched. And you're also probably going to do a lot better if you don't have to worry about keeping people alive. There's nothing that explicitly says you have an escort mission in this, except for one very small segment, but I don't even think it's game over. I think it's you just miss out on some good loot if you feel the escort section of it. Right, that's that guy done. We are now going to go and replenish some of our loot. And at least we can steal from corpses. So if you save this guy will give you like info on a stash or something. But you can also get more stash info from people sometimes if they're just dead. So sometimes you will find you've got better loot if you just wait for combat to resolve itself. Gotta dip out? Not a problem. Oh, thank you very much. Very kind of you to say that there. I appreciate a good lie. I like it. This guy here. But yes, have yourself a wonderful rest of your evening. Hopefully you have a very nice time chilling and get a little bit more sleep than you got this morning. I mean, 4 hours is just, that's... I feel like for a lot of people that would not be enough. We got 130 rounds now for this here. And can we find more stuff? Ooh, anti-rads. Anti-rads are very important to have. Let's grab these, and sausages, also very important. Because this is like full-on RPG mechanics. You can starve to death in this if you're not going around and collecting all kinds of stuff. Ooh, endurance plus 36. This is a good artifact to have. We also don't want this equipped and don't want the radiation one just yet.
Everybody take your stand. Let them come close. They will be...
Okay, so we're going to save here just because this is probably going to be a tricky one for us. We've also got a few frag grenades that we can have at the ready. Here we go. Alrighty, bandit leader got taken out. We killed him. And... oh. Reload. Oh, damn. Okay, we're being flanked, so they're attacking from the sides here. Come on then, buddy. Alright, we'll use a bandage. We're gonna move around here. And we're gonna move it... oh, boy. Guy with a double barrel did a hell of a bit of damage to us. Oh, crap. We failed to repel the bandit raid. So he managed to kill the Stalker leader. But we're still gonna try and take them out. We failed to repel their raid because they killed our leader. But we don't like bandits. Bandits are incredibly rude fellas. You're also down. So now we've got 2 people alive currently. And I think that should be us sorted. Yeah, we got two signatures nearby, and they are both friendly. Well, not friendly, but neutral to us. So, yeah. All of this here, and it didn't really pay off for us in the end. All that happened was we got a little bit more, I guess, technically XP. But it's not. Like, you don't earn XP and level up in anything. You're not going to get anything like bonus levels that give you higher stats or anything like that. Instead, we get, ooh, AKM 74U silenced. Oh, special. Right, so the accuracy on that. Non-replaceable muffler. So we're going to switch this to semi-automatic. Whoa, we got more guys coming in? Okay, we got 2 other fellas that are going to be moving in. Our armor is pretty weakened at the minute. We gotta try and close in a bit of a gap. Oh boy. So you can stun lock people in this as well. Stun locking people is possible, provided you're accurate enough. But none of your weapons are going to fire perfectly level or anything like that. Okay, crap. You're done. Okay, another guy's coming around to us with a pistol. We're gonna swap to this. Okay, crap. Oh, damn it. Okay, so we died there. That's unfortunate. Plus side though, we get another chance to try and repel the bandit raid. Let's throw a couple of frag grenades and see what happens there. So I think we might have gotten someone. Okay, so their flanking did not work. There's 2 guys down. Okay, right, perfect. One of them is that 2 of them downed right now? I think it is. You're down. So these guys, when you down them, they can be healed by their guys. And if they're healed by their guys, they get back up into combat. But you can also draw them in. Hey, it's not a problem at all, buddy. You have yourself a fantastic rest of your night. Gute Nacht. Und, I don't know what the German for it was lovely to see you streaming. But, German for it was lovely to see you streaming. Very much looking forward to catching more of it. Okay, yes. Lovely stuff.
Great job, boys. We wiped them out. Everybody have some rest. And you, Stalker, come over here. Let's have a chat.
Okay. Right. So we can heal him. Pick him up off the ground. Can we? Are you just gonna sit here because we talked to you? I think he's just gonna sit there and be permanently injured. In which case, alright. I will loot your rifle. So I just helped him out, and then I'm just leaving him lying on the ground bleeding and saying to him, it's like, hey, good looking out. Hope you feel better soon. Because I am apparently playing a sociopath. We have 2. Okay, here we go. Here's more backup. Okay, crap. I'm thinking we're gonna move back and we're just gonna leave this place. That's a lot of people to be trying to take on. And I don't want to do that. Simply don't. Anything here? Nope. Do you have anything for us? Anything interesting? Okay, nope, you're just gonna get shot. I'm gonna let you get shot to death. It's not my proudest moment, but yeah, I'm gonna let that happen. It's fine. It'll be fine. So what we're going to do now is do a nice little save game here. And we got all kinds of little anomalies over that way that are doing their thing. So what I'm thinking is, once we get to the... Ooh. Okay, right. Oh, boy. Okay, so these guys here are very mad at me. I don't think they're very pro my existence. I would even go so far as to say, damn it, weapon jammed at the most inopportune time. Come on, right, crap on a cracker. That hurt a lot. Oh, damn it. SMG is losing ammo left, right, and center. Plus, it's really starting to degrade a lot. In the sequels for this here, you can actually upgrade your weapons so that they have things like higher accuracy. You can also repair them. But in this here one, we are limited to just what we got that you can pick up off the ground. So when your weapon goes to crap, you kind of just have to let it stay crap. You have to find a replacement for it. And I gotta say, I think out of all the things they add in the sequels, the weapon modification system was probably the best thing they added. I mean, the faction wars were also great, but like, they really, like, their weapon modification stuff really just made it able to personalize a lot more. And I appreciated the hell out of it. We got this here as well. No need for more bread. We got a lot of 9x18 rounds. Yes, crap ton of 9x19 FMJs. This is what they're talking about. Stone Cold. It is actually, as far as I'm seeing so far, pretty good. I am just playing it through, so I'm playing it on the quality mode rather than performance, just to see what it's like. Playing it on the Series X, and a couple of little things. Like, if I play it on performance mode instead, I don't hit a solid 60 every time. But I imagine there's going to be little patches done here and there to sort of fix that kind of stuff up. But in terms of just how it plays, how it feels, doesn't feel like there's any difference, really. The only difference is the fact that I'm playing on Master difficulty, and it is incredibly excruciating. Master difficulty makes it essential, I would say. Like, absolutely essential. Ooh, a couple of artifacts there. Very nice. Makes it essential to grab the Merc suit that you can get right at the very start of it, instead of using like the leather jacket for the first while. But that, I think, has probably always been the case. What do we got here? Radiation +5, rupture +3. Is this another? Yeah, +200%. That's fine. Radiation and minus. And then the other one is just electroshock minus. Will Stalker 2 come to PS5? I would say eventually it might. You know, I mean, GSC Game World is not, like, they're not bought by Microsoft or anything. I think probably what it was Microsoft did fork out a good investment into GSC Game World to help them sort of relocate what they needed to during the initial siege of Kyiv and all that kind of stuff. But I'm imagining that there was like a timed exclusivity thing. Because Xbox has even recently, like for some of the other stuff, they've just been like, hey, so we've released like Halo and Forza on Xbox, or no, on PlayStation 5. Safe partially buried in a pile of trash. Everything's in the safe. Better not forget what's in it. There's nothing in it. So that stash is bugged, which is a little bit unusual. Well, not actually that unusual. There's lots of bugs still about. But yeah, like, Xbox seems like they're trying to lean away from, hey, gotta have exclusivity. They seem to be more leaning into the thing of it's just like, hey, we'd rather people play our games than necessarily just buy our consoles. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm holding on to the armor, by the way, just for the fact that I can sell it for probably a decent-ish chunk of change. We can unload these. We're not going to get as much for these here, and we don't need 2 of these. We also don't need a loud pistol, so we're going to unload and drop that. These here we're also going to drop. That's brought us down below 50 kg, so good. We're happily sat below 50 kg. These guys here, if I remember right, have a quest. Yep. They're going to ask us to fight off the bandits. Take the first aid kit. We have 6 med kits to use. And we want to move over here. Come on, buddy. Fall down dead, goddammit. Oh boy. Oh, there's a fellow over there. Not keen on us. We got fellows over this way. Right, we still got 3 of our guys left. Let's try and move up. And if we do a low crouch, we're down to this here height. Ouch. That frickin' hurts. Let's keep moving over. Go to here. Lovely. Another guy down. And I mistakenly thought there was another guy over there. Right, let's do a little save game and see what we got. Who is where? Let's try and get a little bit of high ground for this here thing. High ground is going to help us a good bit during this fight, I imagine. And where is the group that, or do we have to get to the agroprom where it's going to allow us into agroprom before we start that next fight? Where the hell is this guy? Is he on the ground somewhere? Is he bleeding out? Because when they're bleeding out, they still show up as a PDA counter. Wohin gehst du? Where are you? Is it still enhanced on PS4, Xbox One, or only on next-gen PC? Nope, it is enhanced on Xbox Series X and PS5. Or like, yeah, I think it's enhanced in all the ones now. Oh boy, yeah, no, let's swap the ammo type. We're not using the PB1S. Right, where are these guys fighting out of? We're still in combat, so it's still clearly like... I think I know where he is. Yep, thought so. There we go. Lovely. Another one down, and this might be us.
Boys, we wiped them out. Everybody have some rest. And you, Stalker, come over here. Let's have a chat.
Alright. That's a load of stuff. So let's try breaking these crates and seeing what's in here. So what did we get? We got a leather jacket. We don't want that. We want to get rid of the shotguns. And we've got this here. Okay, so we're on 50.7. So we're a little bit over encumbered, but not horrendously. I still think, though, we're a ways away from finding the first person we're going to be using as a trader, really. There's not really a trader between Sidorovich and the barkeep that I can remember. So, hello! Give me a good chunk of change. Ooh. What is this? Gravy is nope. Wrenched is rupture. Oh, wrenched is just a lower tier gravy. Alright. So this guy's given us the objective to go to the Agroprom Research Institute. You have that. I am going to definitely take your medkit and all that there. Iron furnace next to the cistern. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to round it up. I don't think it's on Game Pass now. Stalker 2 is on Game Pass, but Stalker Legends of the Zone trilogy I don't think is currently on Game Pass at the minute. But I might be wrong. What I am going to do, however, let's go ahead and do a little save game, and we're going to be wrapping it up here for the evening. Just because I have had a lot of meetings today. Let's go ahead and see who is live doing what. Let's see. Ooh, Nordic Horse King is live, or who is on? Oh, damn it, he's just running up. PS Plus though. Oh, PS Plus Extra game catalog. If it's on PS Plus, then at that point I would say absolutely worth a go. Stalker Legends of the Zone Enhanced Trilogy. I wonder if they might have added it in here. Hey, DT, you actually caught it right at the very end. You've joined right at the very end. Okay, so the Enhanced Edition of Stalker Legends of the Zone Trilogy is now available on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. So enhanced graphics, next-gen console optimizations, and broader modding support. I know, sorry about that there, GT, but unfortunately I'm going to be wrapping up here because I have got a variety of things to do through the rest of the evening. I need to go for a shower, I need to do a little bit of 3D modeling for, might as well actually just do the thing. Let's go ahead and, ta-da! Oh, wrong way. That's my 3D printer. I need to design up a couple of Gridfinity bins that I can slot into like my drawers and then have like all kinds of nice things 3D printed for it. Love a bit of 3D printing. Glad to hear. I am very much enjoying learning how to use Autodesk Fusion and doing the Gridfinity templates and all, so that I can make the bins designed for the things I want them to be designed for, like my Dremel multi-tool, the wee rotary multi-tool, like my guitar strings, all that kind of stuff. So, meantime, have a great rest of your Tuesday. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Tomorrow we're going to be playing a little bit more Warcraft 3 and try and wrap up the Orc campaign on that. Meantime, y'all take